Eto guys, pinuna na naman ni Senator Marcoleta si Soto at saka si Lacson tungkol sa insertion. Kasi imagine nyo guys before yung labas ni Guteza, after nung paglabas ni Guteza, tingnan mo naman anong ginawa ni Lacson. Nag-interview na naman siya guys at siniwalat na naman niya sa interview na yung mga senador daw nag-insert ng 100 billion lahat ng mga senador sa 19th Congress. 'Di ba? Anong ginagawa niya? Yung sinasabi ni JV Ejercito, pilit nilang sinusunog yung Senate. No, grabe talaga. Kasi pilit talaga lang nila nililihis hangga't sa makakaya. Pilit nilang sinusunod ang script ni Martin Romualdez. Naku guys, sobra. Pero salamat hangga't nandyan si Marcoleta. Talagang para sa bayan. Eto guys, panoorin natin. Senator Marcoleta na yung
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I rise today on a matter of personal and collective privilege. Last Sunday, September 28, Senator Panfilo Lacson revealed that almost all senators in the 19th Congress inserted at least 100 billion worth of items in the 2025 GAA, citing that he had gathered documents showing that those were individual insertions.
Ay, sorry guys, hindi pala 100 billion each, kundi 100 billion lahat ng insertions.
He said that such insertions could threaten the economy. Sinabi pa po niya, Mr. President, sa budget deliberation, pwede kong tanungin ito bakit pinayagan ito. Ang pagbusisi, lalo sa plenary, gusto kong malaman ilan ang isiningit na insertion, ang nag-release at paano na-implement. Mr. President, when former DPWH Undersecretary Cabral, as disclosed by Senator Lacson, offered insertions in the 2026 budget to the Senate President, Senator Soto boldly refused, invoking transparency and good governance. At that time, he appeared to draw a moral line that insertions were wrong. Does this mean that the Senate President never had budget insertions during all the time he served as Senator of the Republic and as Senate President for almost 5 years?
Nako, di talaga ako maniniwala dyan. Si Soto never nag-insert. Pero guys, talagang magde-deny siya dyan.
Yet when it was revealed that 100 billion worth of insertions actually found their way into the 2025 budget through the Senate itself, the Senate President shifted tone and justified them as part of the regular budget process. At the start of the plenary session last Monday, he even said, and I quote, "Amendments, insertions, or whatever you want to call it, whether individual or institutional, are part of the regular budget process."
Tingnan mo.
These seemingly inconsistent positions have once again stirred confusion not only within this chamber, but more importantly, among our people.
True. Nakakagulo naman talaga, 'di ba? Sasabihin ni Soto yung sa paglabas ng message ni Cabral dun sa pinalabas ni Ping na hindi talaga niya tinanggap yung mga offer ni Cabral na mag-insert, 'di ba? Ng mga listahan. Tapos ngayon naman, sinasabi naman ni Soto na part talaga yan siya kasi 'di ba sobrang dami talagang mga departments na nanghihingi, na kawawa, mga ganyan. Tapos 'di ba siyempre tayong lahat, ano ba talaga yung totoo? Bad ba talaga yung insertion or tama yung insertion or ano ba?
Just yesterday, Mr. President, Senator Lacson clarified that he did not mean to put anyone on the spot, but expressed that this is a chance for both houses to heed to the public outrage against corruption. Yet the fact remains, his prior statements have already cast doubts and shadows, not just to the individuals, he alluded to, but also to the integrity of this institution.
Correct.
His disclosure last Sunday ended up banners of newspapers Monday morning, to the consternation of his colleagues. While a caucus was called in the afternoon of the same day to explain that it was not meant to put anyone on the spot but to heed the public outrage,
Ganyan talaga si Soto, eh, papogi Soto, si Lacson. Papogi points lang talaga yan siya, papogi points lang.
it's too late in the day, Mr. President. Mr. President, the confusion is further compounded. For years, Senator Lacson made it his moral crusade to denounce budget manipulations as the breeding ground of corruption, particularly infrastructure projects like flood control. He called them humongous budget insertions that fueled waste and abuse. But then in the wake of public outrage, instead of pressing for accountability and demanding justice for past misuse, he appeared to have abruptly shifted tone. After pontificating on the evils of insertions, he suddenly got off from his hobby horse of morality and simply urged both chambers to heed the public outrage. What does this mean, Mr. President? That after all the thunder, we simply move on. This inconsistency, first condemning insertions as corrupt, then quietly moving on without demanding redress, only deepens public distrust.
Correct.
Are we truly committed to reform or merely staging rhetorical battles without the resolve to clean up the rat?
Yan talaga palagi ginagawa ni Lacson, yung magbibigay ng 67 congressman daw ang mga kontraktor pero walang pangalan na binibigay. Paano niya nakuha yung 67 kung wala naman pala siyang mga listahan ng pangalan, 'di ba? Tas ngayon sinasabi na may 100 yung 100 billion na in-insert ng mga senador, ano daw, 'di ba, yung corruption daw yun, ganyan-ganyan. Tas ngayon wala naman siyang ginagawa. Sinasabi lang niya na para, oh, 'di ba, bumulusok na online, nag-viral na online na 100 billion yung inaano ng Senado, pero yun pala sasabihin niya ngayon para lang maano yung mga tao, para yung mga Senado at saka sa House of Representative maano pa san maano mo yung maging ano pa yun, maging matikuloso sa kanilang mga insertion. Ano ba yun? Gano'n na lang palagi,
This
Lacson.
flip-flop erodes the consistency of our institutions' stand. Are insertions wrong or are they right? If they are wrong, why did we allow them?
Correct,
If they are right, why did we deny them before?
correct.
Mr. President, we must confront this issue not with rhetoric, but with clarity of principle. The Senate is tasked under the Constitution with the power of the purse and the vital function of oversight. But let me ask, is oversight synonymous with budget insertions? Or are insertions merely convenient vehicles for pork and patronage? Without a clear framework, we risk reducing this chamber to nothing more than a rubber stamp of the powers that be, thereby undermining the checks and balances carefully designed by the framers of our Constitution. The so-called flood control scandal illustrates the urgency of this clarification, Mr. President. For years, billions of pesos were poured into flood control projects. Yet today, every typhoon, every monsoon rain still brings massive flooding to our communities. Where did the money go? Were the projects properly planned and implemented, or were they merely vehicles for lump sum appropriations and political accommodations? If Senate oversight means anything, it must mean exposing these abuses. But if oversight is confused with insertions, then the Senate itself becomes complicit. Instead of protecting the people from waste and corruption, we risk becoming enablers of it. This is why the rules must be clarified so that oversight is exercised as a constitutional duty, not as a bargaining chip for the insertions hidden in the budget. Mr. President, our people demand clarity. They demand consistency. Most of all, they demand accountability. The budget is not the private purse of politicians. It is the lifeblood of the nation. The flood control scandal is proof that unless we strengthen our oversight function, billions will continue to be wasted, and the Filipino people will continue to miserably suffer. I therefore urge this chamber to undertake a comprehensive review of our rules and practices on budget amendments and insertions, to draw the line between legitimate oversight and illegitimate manipulation, and to reclaim the public trust
True.
in our stewardship of their hard-earned taxes. Let us not be remembered as the Senate that equivocated on principle. Let us be remembered as the Senate that stood firm for transparency, for integrity, and for the Constitution. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Sana talaga tanggalin na 'yan diyan si ano, si alam mo 'yun, alisin na 'yan si Soto tsaka si Lacson. Alan Peter Cayetano for SP, 'di ba? Oh.